Ladies and gentlemen, Tweakbox applications haven't been downloading for an insanely long time now. So first of all, I'm going to be explaining why Tweakbox apps are not downloading on your iPhone. And then next, I'll be explaining some alternatives to Tweakbox which are working right now, which will help you get your Spotify++, whatever application you want from Tweakbox. It'll be available on these alternative stores. So let's go through why your Tweakbox applications are not downloading. So you might have noticed when you try to download an application, the normal pop-up for the install would show up. You tap on install and then the application would show that it's unable to install pop-up. We tap on OK, and if we look at the home screen, you can see it's just stuck on this. We tap it and we still have the same pop-up. So this is all because of two reasons. The first one is Apple, the second one is a subpoena. Let's go through the subpoena, as that is why Tweakbox applications have not been fixed. If you don't know, Tweakbox does host pirated applications. I'll leave this article in the description down below. Go read it after you watch this entire video. But essentially what's happening is Tweakbox have had a subpoena. And the reason why they've had a subpoena is because of the company behind Hellboy. Now, this was all because Hellboy is a movie, if you don't know, and Tweakbox was hosting Koto Movies, MediaBox HD, and I think Popcorn Time were illegal movie apps, and essentially Tweakbox were hosting them on their site. That's why Koto Movies shut down, if you don't know. That's also why all the other alternatives, which you might not know, and I'll be explaining the alternatives at the end of the video so that you can, download your Spotify++. However, every single store that is just like Tweakbox had to remove all of their movie applications because of this subpoena. They don't want to get subpoenaed either. Now, the problem with this subpoena, right after this went public, Tweakbox made it so you cannot download applications from their site anymore. So you can see it on my home screen, it just shows waiting, and you have the unable to install pop-up. However, here's the thing, okay? Just because Tweakbox stops applications from downloading doesn't mean that other people can stop applications from downloading. You might have noticed that before the subpoena, right, Tweakbox applications weren't downloading some of the time. And this is because of Apple. Now, what you need to understand is that right here, this is INDS. INDS is only perfectly fine. However, when you open up settings, and usually when Tweakbox is working, you go into General, you go into Profiles and Device Management, and you see these enterprise apps. Now, these are enterprise certificates. What you need to understand, Tweakbox buys these enterprise certificates illegally. Now, the problem with this is that Apple doesn't like it when pirated apps are being downloading on their iPhones, right? So what they do is they revoke or cancel. If you don't know what revoked is, it's basically just cancel. They cancel these certificates. So you can see this certificate right here, it says not verified, and when you try and verify, the application will not verify. Okay, now until the applications are verified, they won't open on your device. So you can see it, you have this unable to verify app pop-up, right? So this is what happens when Apple revokes the certificates. Now when the certificates are revoked, applications on your device will not open, but applications from the third-party app stores will not download either, right? So you can see here with this one, for example, these applications are verified, and that is why I can open up my Silo and I can open up INDS all without any problems. Now, Apple are actively trying to shut down these certificates. Sometimes they take a couple of months, sometimes they take a couple of days. This is why applications will work for a couple of days, couple of weeks, and then they will stop working. This isn't because of Tweakbox shutting them down intentionally. This is because of Apple. This cannot be circumvented. However, there is an anti-revoke available. I really do need to update my tutorial, but in the description down below, I'll leave my anti-revoke tutorial so you can go watch that. But you want some alternatives, right? Because, you want to download Spotify++, and there is methods. So right now, you want to be watching my Tweakbox alternatives video. It's made by Saunders Tech, which is me. And in the description down below and on the end screens right now, there'll be the video you need, Tweakbox alternatives. It will show you how to download Flex Store, and it will also show you how to download Ignition. Both of these stores are working right now, and it will help you download your applications, your Spotify++, all of that good stuff on your device right now. So check it out in the description down below. Otherwise, there you go. If you enjoyed, smash like, make sure you subscribe, because when Tweakbox applications will download again, you will be notified by me first. So enjoy your day, guys. Subscribe. Peace out.